Module 10. Critical Issues in Criminal Justice. Critical issues in criminal justice encompass a range of complex and pressing challenges that require thoughtful consideration and effective solutions. These issues impact the functioning of the entire criminal justice system, including law enforcement, courts, and corrections. Some of the most significant critical issues include racial and social injustice. The criminal justice system has been criticized for racial disparities and social injustices. Minority populations, particularly Black and Hispanic individuals, are disproportionately represented at various stages of the criminal justice process, from arrests to sentencing and incarceration. Police-community relations. Trust between law enforcement agencies and the communities they serve is essential for effective policing. Issues such as police misconduct, excessive use of force, and racial profiling have strained police-community relations and heightened tensions in some communities. Mass incarceration. The United States has one of the highest incarceration rates globally, leading to overcrowded prisons and jails. Critics argue that this system focuses too heavily on punishment rather than rehabilitation and has long-term social and economic consequences. Criminal justice reform. The need for comprehensive criminal justice reform is widely recognized. Reforms seek to address issues like sentencing disparities, bail reform, alternative approaches to low-level offenses, and the use of nonviolent alternatives to incarceration. Mental health and substance abuse. The criminal justice system often becomes a de facto repository for individuals with mental health issues or substance abuse problems. This raises questions about the appropriate response and treatment of these individuals within the criminal justice system. Technology and privacy. Technological advancements have led to significant improvements in criminal investigation and crime prevention. However, issues surrounding data privacy, surveillance, and the use of emerging technologies, like facial recognition, raise ethical and legal concerns. Juvenile justice. Balancing the need for accountability with the understanding that juvenile offenders have developmental differences requires careful consideration. Critics argue that the punitive approach of trying juveniles as adults may not be the most effective means of reducing juvenile delinquency. Police use of force. High-profile incidents of police use of force have sparked intense debate about the appropriate use of force by law enforcement officers, leading to calls for better training, accountability, and de-escalation techniques. Sentencing disparities. Sentencing disparities based on factors like race, socioeconomic status, and geography have raised concerns about fairness and consistency within the criminal justice system. Re-entry and recidivism. Successfully reintegrating former inmates back into society is critical for reducing recidivism rates. Challenges with finding employment, housing, and access to support services hinder successful re-entry. Cybercrime and digital evidence. The rise of cybercrime and the need to investigate digital evidence pose unique challenges for law enforcement and the legal system. Addressing these critical issues in criminal justice requires a collaborative and evidence-based approach. Policymakers, law enforcement agencies, legal professionals, advocacy groups, and communities must work together to implement comprehensive reforms that ensure fairness, equity, and public safety within the criminal justice system.